There we go. Okay, sorry, I had a weird message come up on my live screen. Hi Pisces. Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Oh, the camera looks really good today. I actually just cleaned it a little extra than I normally do. But anyway, hi. Oh, interesting. I also haven't like recorded during the day in a bit just because my schedule's been so insane. But Pisces, I'm trying to fit you in this morning before I get into my sessions today. Pisces, welcome to your reading, by the way. I'm here, I promise. Pisces, this is your general monthly reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Keep in mind they're general, and I do them about once every 30 days or so. That's why they're considered a monthly. They're not set to any specific time frame. I am going to do a part 2 over on Patreon. You can also find it on Vimeo. If you feel you called to it, then by all means go for it. If not, then should be plenty of information for you anyway. Okay. Everything else that you need is linked below, like website stuff, social media stuff. Anyway, Pisces, I just want to get to the reading. The whole spiel stuff always like throws me when I'm like already ready to talk. Pisces, the weirdest thing was coming up as I was getting into your energy. I was hearing Winter Wonderland. And I was like, Christmas? Okay. Something might have happened around Christmas time. Around that time, Mercury actually went retrograde, and the post shadow for Mercury retrograde actually finished like last week, a week ago. So we've all come full circle from whatever has gone on from the last Mercury retrograde, the most recent one. And like I said, it started around Christmas time. The pre-shadow was definitely well before Christmas. So something might have happened during that time, and I feel like you might be looking back and not be very happy with some choices that were made or how some things kind of panned out. I feel disappointment. I do. Like, that's what I feel. I feel disappointment. I also feel there's this energy too of like attention seeking. I don't know if this is you, or I feel like it's someone you're dealing with or someone in your environment. Careful with that, Pisces. I only say that because sometimes, I'm not saying all Pisceans, shadowy Piscean energy can be a little bit of the martyr. It can be a little bit of like a victim. Shadowy Piscean energy. I just heard Mars. Maybe someone has Mars Pisces energy or strong Mars energy placements, whatever. Anyway, but that's just what I'm picking up here. There's also this feeling too of like FOMO, like feeling like you missed out on something. Maybe during the holidays, or like maybe somewhere between the holidays or now or sometime during Mercury retrograde, something happened and maybe you had to make a choice. Maybe you chose one opportunity over another, one path over another, or maybe you were just doing you and then you didn't realize there was an opportunity in front of you, only to realize it now, and then you feel like it's too late. It's got that vibe. It's got that vibe. Some of you might even feel like you missed your destiny. I don't think you did. I don't know if anyone could really miss their destiny. I think you can delay it. I definitely think that's a thing. I think we can all like delay our blessings by being, human beings and making certain choices. But that's what I'm getting for you, Pisces. So let's go ahead and get into this. What do I want to use? Yeah, I keep hearing regret. Dude, yeah, I keep hearing regret. Pisces. I'm going to start with the energy oracle cards for you guys, which is these guys. All the decks I use are linked below, by the way. But yeah, I feel regret. Any messages or insights for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. People also were asking me too for a while, like for the part 2s, like how long they are. They're usually about the same amount of time as the part 1s, if not longer. Sometimes they're longer. Any messages or insights for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I can definitely tell too, you guys are getting, you guys are feeling, this is more for my galactic people. My light worker people. I'm literally getting whales, I'm getting mermaids, like I'm getting like these very specific kind of little niche groups when it comes to like starseed stuff coming up here. You guys are feeling connected to all of that, which is nice. I'm also getting Sirius star system. Any messages or insights here for Pisces? I just got a glimpse of the storm warning. That's a tower. for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces, I do feel like for some of you, remember like I was getting this like attention seeking, a little bit of a martyr, playing the victim, a little bit of like, woe is me sort of vibe. I feel like some of you guys is actually someone you've been dealing with. And you're kind of just realizing it. Again, you could be realizing this is a shadow aspect of yourself and you're working through it, right? Especially if you have any fire in your chart, like fire with Pisces can sometimes make that a little bit more dramatic. For people who have that tendency. But again, I'm not judging. We all got our things. We all got our things. But I think most of you were dealing with somebody where it's like, well, it was me, I need your help, and you go to the rescue. And you're like, why do I do that? Why do I do that? Why did I do that? Am I taking those down? All right. Again, it could reverse or vice versa. Take it as it resonates, especially my cross watchers. Any messages or insights for Pisces? As I'm recording, by the way, we're coming into a week where we have a lot of beautiful Piscean energy, actually, where Venus is going to be working with Neptune. Now, some people would say that brings in indulgence and illusion, and it can bring that, but it can also bring romance. It can also bring love and compassion and forgiveness and acceptance and letting go and all that beautiful stuff. Just saying. I'm recording this on the 13th of February of 2023. I don't know when you're watching it, so. Oh my. Indecision in reverse and solar plexus and chakra in reverse. This is interesting because I feel like this is making a choice and you don't feel good about it, but you're making it anyway. Yeah. I'm making a choice. I don't feel good, but I'm making it. And again, this could also be like just after the fact, like the regret about the choice you made. Sorry, itchy eye. Hold on. Okay. Oh God, it's making my stomach hurt. It's giving me like kind of painful knives like in my stomach. Actually, it doesn't feel very good. You know, sometimes you get that feeling like a pit in your stomach. It kind of feels like that, but with a knife. God, ow. Kind of feels like that. Maybe some of you guys might be having some solar plexus clearing too because of this situation. But yeah, I would reflect Pisces, like, and maybe you guys, some of you guys don't have to. Maybe you guys know exactly what I'm talking about because I feel like this is directly, directly related to Mercury retrograde. Sorry, that solar plexus energy is really painful. I need to get away from that. Oh, man. Yeah, door to spirit in reverse. Yeah, you guys feel like you missed your destiny or something. That's just what keeps coming through. Like, I missed my destiny. I missed my chance. I missed my window. That's exactly how this feels because I made a choice and it wasn't the right choice, or it was a choice that was made out of, I don't know, maybe for some out of familiarity, out of impulse, shadow, being triggered. But whatever choice was made, you feel like it was the wrong one. Like looking back, you feel like it was the wrong one. Some of you feel like it wasn't in alignment with your soul, or it was shadowy, or was made from fear potentially for some of you. You keep feeling like you missed your destiny. You missed it. You missed it. That's what you feel. Again, I think we just delay shit. I don't know if we ever really miss our destiny. And we could delay it until, you know, we get close to dying. Can you miss it that way? Maybe, arguably. I don't know. That's also an interesting question to think about, right? We will never know everything. We will never have all the answers. 2:44 on my crazy spiritual clock. Any other messages or insights here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I gotta watch the time. Interesting. We have victory, though. That's what I'm saying, Pisces. I don't think you could ever actually miss it. You might think you have. But we got victory here. Victory it's victory. It's 6 of Wands. It's, I made it. I did it. Right? Interesting. So you might, you know, proverbially be getting a second chance here to course correct. If you're brave. I actually just heard if you're brave enough. If you're brave enough. I feel like for some of you, there's a little bit of grief going on here. that you got to process. And maybe the course correction does require to let go of some things in order to course correct and actually be like, okay, let me actually like go towards where I wanted to go or where I think I'm supposed to go. Yeah, definitely got that vibe. So you guys do have to let go of something to do that. To course correct. Any other messages or insights for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Interesting. Woman holding coin in reverse in the overall. Ooh, angel balance in reverse. Yeah, see fear. There's fear here. Root chakra in reverse with Archangel Michael. You can call him Archangel Michael if you'd like to. Ooh, Magician of the Mirror in reverse. Oh my goodness. You got two more archangels here. You got Archangel Raphael and Gabriel with the heart chakra and the throat chakra with Journey. Yeah, Pisces. This overall energy tells me that, God, you guys have so many chakra cards. So just in the overall energy, you have two archangels. You have the solar plexus, you've got the root, and then further in the overall, you've got Gabriel and Raphael here with throat and heart. So you got throat, you've got heart, you've got solar. Oh, that's solar. And then you've got the root, just kind of reiterating. I feel like the need to reiterate that. But coming back here, this is lacking confidence. This is not feeling very secure at all. This is actually feeling quite insecure and potentially anxious, but this speaks of fear. This speaks of feeling not safe. Not safe, not grounded, especially with Angel of Balance in reverse. That's kind of like Temperance in reverse, like not feeling aligned with your soul, or not feeling like, again, like you're on a path where you're connected, like you made a mistake and you want to course correct. You want to course correct. You want to get back on track here. With the woman holding a coin in reverse, some of you, this could be financial stuff coming up too. That's part of these, excuse me. That's part of these choices you made. But I keep getting to that for a lot of you, there's some sort of like martyr, victim, woe is me energy. And again, this could be your own shadow. You need to recognize that it's kind of feeding your own vicious cycle here. But some of you, it's someone you've been dealing with, and it's almost like they've been taking from you. You've been showing up for them too much and giving too much. And it's really thrown you out of balance. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, shit, what happened? It's like, you're looking around and it's like, how did this happen? You know, it's got that vibe to it. Underneath that, with Magician in the Mirror in reverse, this is the Magician card to me, and it is in reverse here. With Heart Chakra in reverse, Throat Chakra upright, and then we got the Journey card. This is moving towards the course correction, making the course correction towards victory. But then when you have this here, the grief, man, I feel that with the heart space. I feel that. It's so disappointing. I feel, some of you, I feel shame. I definitely feel so much regret. But the shame, that's interesting. A little bit of guilt going on there too. Some of you guys feel tricked and manipulated. Some of you guys feel like you sabotaged yourself because you fed into the wrong thing, or maybe you got distracted. Some of you guys feel like you betrayed your own heart. Ooh, that's a little intense. Some of you guys even got a little heartbreak going on here too. Some of you guys, this opportunity might have involved a relationship or a person. It doesn't have to be, but it's the path that you feel is best for you, and you feel like you didn't take it, and you want to course correct. But then we have the Throat Chakra card, which is like honesty, right? It's honesty, it's communication, being honest with yourself about how you feel and what it is you want to get to course correction with Journey. So if you wanted to, you got 4 archangels here that are that you could potentially work with: Gabriel, Raphael, Michael, Shemuel. Yeah. And again, the root, the solar, the heart, and the throat. It's a lot. It's a lot. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards, and I'm going to get into part 2. Okay. Let's see here. I love the animal deck so much. I'm like so tempted to do the animals, but I feel like tarot is probably better at this point. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do tarot. I'll probably pull the animals out in part 2. Any other messages or insights here for Pisces pertaining to the spread? Some of you guys might have actually chose money, materials, and fear over love and spirit and soul. Ow, yeah, that just made my stomach go, ah! Yeah, yeah, that actually feels like the case for some. And for some you had to, because you were feeding someone else's victim mode, and maybe you had to deliver financially. And then messages or insights for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, as it pertains to this spread. Ooh, Ace of Cups and the Six of Swords. Oh. I got excited, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. No. I thought you were like taking your cup of love and like what it is you want for yourself and your heart and your soul and running with it. No, you actually walked away from it. You walked away from an Ace of Cups. That's what you walked away from. That's what you missed out on. Ace of Cups, it could be an opportunity in love for some of you, but it honestly is more so just a path that is aligned to your heart and soul. The Ace of Cups to me is soul energy. Soul energy, it's the heart. Your Ace of Cups is here, right? Turned your back on it. Why would you do that? King of Wands at the bottom, just showing. Victim mode, Nine of Wands. This is also survival mode. This is a little bit more of the like, I have to push, push. It's also very guarded energy. It's guarded, thank you. It's a guarded energy. You were guarded. You were guarded against the Ace of Cups opportunity. Did it trigger you? Getting that solar plexus energy. You didn't feel safe. You didn't feel safe. That's what it was. You felt safer walking away from it. That's why it's the Six of Swords. You felt you'd have more peace and more safety leaving behind the Ace of Cups because you were in this Nine of Wands energy. You're in this guarded energy, survival mode, protecting the self, not very trusting, overly cautious. Like, it's also very tired energy too. It's kind of like a wounded warrior energy. Getting a lot of Aries energy off of this. You could have Aries in your chart. If you are Pisces, you probably do have some like Aries tendencies. Let's keep going. For some, it really triggered you, whatever this Ace of Cups was. Any other messages or insights for Pisces? Eight of Wands, right in between. That's interesting. Look at this. It landed right between these two. This Eight of Wands. I feel like that's almost part of what... Excuse me, Jesus, words. The Eight of Wands is what the Ace of Cups required. That's how it feels to me. Like, if you pursued the Ace of Cups, it required this. It required talking. Maybe it required making some moves. It required showing up. It required showing up. There was also a fast-paced energy to this Ace of Cups, too. There's a lot of energy behind it, behind this Ace of Cups and this Eight of Wands. It's a lot of fast-moving energy. Yeah, if you accepted it, it's like there'd be no going back. Because Eight of Wands is also unstoppable movement. It's like if you pursue it, if you touch it, if you embrace it, if you open that door to Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, there's no shutting it. There's no getting off the train. And I think you knew that. And you were just like, no, too much, too much, too much, too intense, too much, too fast, too much, too fast. Interesting, yeah. Too much, too fast, and the whole like no going back. Some of you, a move is circulating around this reading for you, like a physical move. Getting a lot of talking too, like a lot of like communication. You weren't ready to get on that train. You just weren't. And it just is what it is. You weren't. Because it's also touching the solar plexus card in reverse. You just weren't ready to. You weren't ready to. So instead, you walked away from it. It's almost like you try to put it out of your mind too, Pisces. That's also what's coming through here. You tried to put it out of your mind, but you were acting from this place. basically not listening to your intuition, not listening to what your soul was telling you to do. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. But yeah, I keep getting this. You try to put it out of your mind. 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 And I think only to like get out of Mercury retrograde and be like, oh. Oh. Any other messages or insights for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh my. Look what just landed on the Eight of Wands. Empress. This Eight of Wands involved either leveling yourself up into Empress mode, or it involved walking a path with an Empress or towards an Empress. So take that as it resonates. But I mean, you guys know what Empress is. It's like, it's that divine feminine energy. It's ultimate, like mama bear, goddess energy. It's not, she's beyond the queens, right? Empress is an energy of, I am wizened, I am mature, I am responsible, I am loving, I am compassionate, I am spiritual, I know who I am, I act with integrity, all these beautiful things, right? I nurture everything I touch. Like, that is Empress energy. So again, this Ace of Cups opportunity required you to level up into Empress mode, or required you to walk a path with an Empress. And you were like, oh, scary. You went, scary, not ready for that, not ready for that train. I feel safer just walking away from it. I just feel safer walking away from it. Any other messages or insights for Pisces? And now you want to be on the train. Now you want to be on the train. Overall, the star, wish fulfillment. It's the star. I also look at it as North Node. So I kind of look at the stars having a little bit of a destined sort of a vibe there. What's underneath the star? Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. I'm trying not to be dramatic. You guys got 4 10s. That's, the probability of that's kind of crazy. I mean, I could crunch the numbers, but like, I don't need to. So underneath the star, underneath healing, enlightenment, being shown the way by spirit, choosing a path that is your wish fulfillment, and you know, again, for me as a reader, has that touch of destiny. You got 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and then look at this. 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and the 10 of Wands. You have 4 10s. This is huge, okay? I mean, we don't even have that many majors out here. Out of all the majors, we've only got actually the only major is the Empress, which also speaks to how significant this opportunity, this path is for you. We have the Empress and then the Star. Those are the only 2 majors. That's it. And those are heavy hitters. What does that tell you? The path of the Empress, of embodying the Empress, becoming the Empress, or walking with an Empress. That is what has been available to you. And it really feels like that's part of like your destiny. It does feel that way. And you've already shied away from it. You've already said no. You've already guarded yourself away from it, only to be like, ah, oh, dang, why did I do that? Right? And then you got this under the Star. First of all, just looking at this, 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the 10 of Swords, and then you got the 10 of Cups here. There's a lot going on there. Like I said, for some of you, you might have been going through some financial stuff. But I also kept getting to like this whole like martyr, woe is me energy, whether you are realizing this is part of your own shadow or you were dealing with somebody like that and they used you. And they might have used you financially. That 10 of Swords feels like a lot of pain. It does. It feels like suffering. It feels like suffering to me. But then you've got the 10 of Cups, and then it actually came out. Hold on. I realized the camera is like reversed. Give me a second. So it's like, so it came out like that. The 10 of Cups with the 8 of Swords. So let's put these 2 down. That's fear. That's fear of the Empress the Eight of Wands, the Star, the Ace of Cups, not feeling like you missed it. Feeling like it's gone. It's not gone. It's right in front of you. You can still do it. You can still become the Empress, or you can still walk the path with the Empress. The opportunity is not closed. And then alongside all of that, you got the Seven of Cups with the Ten of Wands. Like, this is stress, man. This is stress. This is overwhelm. I also feel like you guys are getting really stuck in like the mind and almost like coming up with all these different scenarios, right? Like kind of like working yourself up a little bit unnecessarily, and it's just causing more confusion. Yeah, look, Chariot, Nine of Swords, and Temperance. You want to course correct so badly, and you're not sure that you can do that, but you can. With the Chariot being there, Chariot is victory, literally. Chariot is being triumphant. The Chariot also has the Emperor sitting in there, Emperor to the Empress. And you're worried that you can't course correct with the Temperance. Temperance is resolution and fixing things and peace and balance, and Nine of Swords is anxiety and being, making yourself crazy. But you can totally do it. Yeah, look at that. Underneath that, the Knight of Swords in the Tower. You can totally do this, but it's up to you. It's up to you, Pisces. It's up to you, my fishies. This is not as like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for here. This is not expired. I don't feel like there's an expiration date here. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for part 1. In part 2, I'm going to get deeper into what embodying this Empress really means. I might even get a little deeper into this Nine of Wands energy, and deeper into the Ace of Cups, and a little bit more detailed on what that means, and maybe even potentially the victory ahead. Okay? All right. So I will see you guys on the other side. If you're leaving us here, goodbye. I will see you guys very soon. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and don't forget to check out website, Patreon, Vimeo, and everything linked below, and I'll see you very soon. Take care, Pisces.